Hello, fellas. What the search? My name is Nick Kicks, Kim Possible Fan 2001 here. Enough talking about the Los Angeles wildfire, which it was very sad and really sad at the same time that the fact that Los Angeles neighborhood is no longer exist. God mercies on us all. But anyway, so let's talk about some updates, some movie that it didn't have to do with this Los Angeles wildfire, but instead we're gonna talk about some movies delayed. And don't worry, it's not because of the wildfire, which we already have that for television production. Because the main reason why they're on hold is because of the Los Angeles wildfire. So let's talk about some movies delaying of Shrek 5 and Minions 3. Let's start it off to the one ogre who started it all for this wonderful DreamWorks animation, which honestly was typically and was the very first DreamWorks film, but in my taste, because Shrek came out came out the same year when I was born, so I count Shrek as the very first DreamWorks film I ever watched in my lifetime, because without Shrek, I would never like DreamWorks and never will. But honestly, thank goodness we got the Ogre is coming next year, and I cannot wait. Anyway, guys, so I'm probably wondering what is going on with Shrek 5. Well, ladies and gentlemen and kiddos, Shrek 5 has been delayed to December 23rd, 2026. It's coming out the same month as Ice Age 6. But I could be honest, even I'm not looking forward to Shrek 5 because I just think it is totally unnecessary because they end Shrek 4 into a perfect note. And yes, I know some people is going to type in the comment and said, but Nick, Shrek Forever After didn't do well at the box office and it didn't do well for the general audience. Well, here's the saying. Not every movie had to be perfect, because that's what Angel 100 is saying before. Not every film have to be perfect. So I understand that Shrek 4, didn't do well at the box office, didn't do well for the reward campaign, and of course, it got beaten by How to Train Your Dragon as the best winning animated feature at the Annie Reward. And that was way back then that they was giving so many rewards to DreamWorks. And yes, I can handle what 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5 reward. Don't give DreamWorks too many reward. Honestly, that is too much. That is too much. No offense. Anyway, guys, so my thought on Shrek 5 has been delayed to December 23rd, 2026. I'm very okay with it because I was honestly, guy, back in 2020, back in 5 freaking years ago, me and Limbo at Shrek was really overacting because of the movie delayed. But after we heard about the history about the Cross the Spider-Verse and why that film got delayed, and at first I was getting mad, but now I finally realized that there was no need to rush your art. In Angel 100, this is why this man, this is why this YouTuber, this man, this legendary of cartoon YouTuber is honestly on my top list favorite YouTuber ever made, because he's a very awesome YouTube creator because he's a king of cartoons. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I already know that some people are not looking forward to Shrek 5 because it's coming out the same month as Ice Age 6. Well, hey, honestly, look at the website. At least you can see Shrek 5 more than Ice Age 6 any day. Yeah, honestly, I really hope Shrek 5 will beat Ice Age 6 at the box office, because Ice Age 6 is honestly one of my least anticipated movie for next year. Because honestly, I'm just getting sick and tired of seeing the Ice Age movie, so what's the point? Anyway, guys, so that was my thought on Honestly, guys, that was my thought on Shrek 5 has been delayed to December 23rd, 2026. And thank goodness there's no stuttering, which, let's keep it that way. Anyway, guys, so not just Shrek 5 has been delayed by Universal. Universal had announced one more movie from delayed, which I'm probably you heard about this movie, Minions, which is a spin-off to Despicable Me. And guys, I like Despicable Me, and I really enjoy the Minions. Like, at the same time, who in the right mind wants to see a spin-off with the Minions? Even Minion don't use English, because Minions always talk like this. Banana, banana. Oh, come on, Minion. Anyway, guys, so even Minion don't use English, but I do like Minion no matter way because if I hate Minions, why in the world I have a Minion merchandise in the first place? Frozen Wish, do your knucklehead. Anyway, guys, so not just Shrek 5 has been delayed, even Minion 3 has been moved up to July 1st, 2026. You know what that means? Minion 3 is coming out the same month, like, in the summer season, like Toy Story 5. But honestly, honestly, look at the bright side. Honestly, the same way I was saying that I'm gonna see Shrek 5 more than Ice Age 6. I would go see Minion 3 more than Toy Story 5 any day. Like, who in the white mind wants to see a Toy Story film featuring some 100 Buzz Lightyear ever since we got that movie that came out 2018, which is then Wreck-It Ralph 2? Honestly, guys, do you remember that freaking movie when you saw 100 Wreck-It Ralph as a main antagonist? Nobody wants to see that, and honestly, it's bad enough we have that, and now we're going to see a Wreck-It Ralph 2 2.0, but honestly, Toy Story 5 is going to be like iRobot meet Wreck-It Ralph 2 combined. Anyway, guys, so honestly, guys, even I think Minion 3 is really unnecessary because here's the two reasons. Number one, we already have Despicable Me 4. Why in the world we have Minion 3? Why in the frick that Minion is become a trilogy? This is kind of hilarious. Okay, we got the Godfather trilogy. We got the Matrix trilogy. And of course, you got Back in the Future trilogy. You got Jaws trilogy, which, the other sequel, frick that movie. And of course, no, not the first movie. I'm talking about the sequel, like Jaws 3D and Jaws Revenge. Those two films can go crap themselves. But Jaws 2 is alright. And Jaws 1, the orange Jaws film, I would definitely like. Why? It's because it's directed by Steven Spielberg. And the director did not directed the sequel. So screw the sequel. The first one is way better. So honestly, guys, back I was saying, we got the Matrix trilogy, we got Lord of the Rings trilogy, and of course you got your freaking Shape the Grey trilogy, which disgusting. Ugh. And of course you got your Jaws trilogy. And now look at it now. Can you imagine that Minion will become a trilogy next year? Man, the society can be crazy these days and can be insane at the same time. But honestly, guys, so let's get the reason why I think Minion 3 is really unnecessary. Number one, the actor, the actor that he played, what's that old guy? Honestly, guys, just let me know in the comment what that old guy's name, because he's honestly one of my favorite characters in Minions the Wiser Gru, because that was, honestly, guys, that was a movie. Well, young Gru is a huge fan of his work, and this is why that he was a puppet father figurine to Gru. And after we heard the actor who passed away a few years ago, he may rest in peace. And this is why I just think Minion 3 is really unnecessary, because this film, honestly, the Minion won't be the same without that guy. And yeah, sure, you got Minions 1, but I think Minions 2 is a lot better movie more than Minion 1. Well, even I think Minion is a really a nonsense movie just for selling toys. But at the same time, that's not true at all, because I'm not trying to be like freaking Minion Studio. Donate. Anyway, guys, so that was my thought on Shrek 5, and Minion 3 has been delayed to December 2023 and July 1st. I give it to you right now, mark my word, 2026 is going to be a lot better for movie more than this year. And yeah, sure, you got your movie for this year, but ever since the Los Angeles wildfire, yeah, I'm really thinking that they have to delay some Universal movie, which is Dogman, Wolfman, and etc. Yeah, they can delay that film all I care, because how in the world that Dogman and the other film is coming out this year? How in the world that film is going to make more money due to the wildfire situation that we have in Los Angeles? Let's think about it. And yeah, sure, you really want to see Dogman. Like, people who's a huge fan of the adaptation really want to see the movie called Dogman. But I am really thinking right now, and don't keep your hope up, but I'm really thinking that Dogman might be delayed. It might, but honestly, guys, like, who know? I don't even work at Universal, darn it, because I'm a Disney fan more than Universal. Just because I like Oppenheimer, that doesn't mean Universal is a perfect studio. Like, come on, just like Disney and all the studio, they are not perfect. They made a mistake, honestly. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Hicks I'm sorry. This is Nick Hicks, Kim Possible Fan 2001, signing off. And now you excuse me, I'm gonna post some more of Nick and Day, which is my day network, which I made up, which is gonna be way better than Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, and way better than both television, because this is why I don't watch television. And yeah, sure, I got live TV, and tonight I'm gonna be watching Wreck-It Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph 2 for my director's cut. So stay tuned for more part of Wreck-It Ralph 2, the director's cut, if my story file will work, honestly. But if I'm sorry, but if the Los Angeles wildfire keep going on still, I might have no choice to delay the Wake Up to the director's cut. Why? It's because the actress of Rapunzel is trying to find a new home, which let's hope she will find a perfect home, because it's pretty sad to hear that Los Angeles neighborhood is all dead, no longer exists. Yeah, these wildfire is really scary ass. Am I right, folks? Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Hicks, Kim Possible Fan 2001, signing off. And people, don't get angry, because the rating is a good thing, because it can show, just like Angel 100, you can't rush the art.